Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Habitat Update Plus. Let me show you a little bit more of Japan and take you behind the scenes of the startup ecosystem in the Kansai area. My name is Tugi and here I am in the gardens of the Imperial Palace in a city with about 20 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Welcome to Kyoto. Once the capital of Japan for over 1,000 years, it is not surprising that Kyoto is to this day considered the cultural center of Japan. Traditional Japanese crafts such as textile and ceramics are a major industry in this city, but the efforts in craftsmanship don't stop there. The modern Kyoto is home to brands like Nintendo, Horiba, Kyocera, Rome, Omron, and many more IT, electronics and manufacturing companies, either producing market-ready products or high-quality parts for global brands. You wouldn't believe how many parts of your mobile phone are actually produced around here. Now, Kyoto sounds like a mecca for creatives, and in fact, the community of makers in the Kansai area is pretty active these days with some very strong supporters. Makers Bootcamp, a local IoT hardware accelerator, is one of the more active supporters of the maker scene in Kansai, and they just recently collaborated with Kyoto City and Kyoto Research Park to launch the Kyoto Makers Garage, a new makerspace. Japanese metropolitan areas are densely populated and not many can afford additional space, let alone the storage for tools, and therefore such makerspaces to do arts and crafts are very much needed. Welcome to Kyoto Makers Garage. We are here in the machine room and today with me Nikolas Schreiber, co-founder and chief engineer of Hoplite Power, straight from New York. Thank you for joining me, Nikolas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Real brief, what is Hoplite Power about?
Hoplite is a company or a startup that founded in New York that when you're low on battery for your smartphone, you go to one of the hubs in our network, that's either a bar, restaurant, or cafe, rent out a battery pack that has both an Apple and micro USB cable built in, plug it into your phone, charge your phone, take it with you, and then when you're done, return it to any other hub in the network. So it's like a bike share that you might see, but for smartphone charging.
That's really interesting. Not much around here yet in terms of sharing batteries, no?
There's not much in terms of the sharing economy in general, but we hope to change that soon, and we're here working with manufacturers to develop the next iteration of our product. So maybe you'll see this around now.
You're here now working with manufacturers and you've been here for 1-2 months?
Yeah, about that.
In the Kansai Startup Ecosystem?
Yeah.
How did that go for you? How is that experience?
It's very interesting. It's still very, I think, a new ecosystem, but it's also very welcoming. I've been able to enjoy seeing the garage here open and also check out some of the other open labs and manufacturers here in the Kyoto area, and there's a real dedication to doing high quality work, and I find it rather enjoyable actually.
You just mentioned that you also visited other makers areas and then the fabrication places. What would that be, or can you recommend anything specific?
So in addition to here, I've been to the Kyoto Institute of Technology, which has been a very interesting resource. There's lots of good entrepreneurial resources and actually a lab as well. And I also went much farther south to Hilltop, which has an open innovation lab and 3D printers and other things. And they were also very, very welcoming and very helpful. They helped me with prototyping our next product, and it's free actually.
That's great to hear. There are, I'm sure, many other makers out there interested now to join the startup ecosystem in Kansai. What would be your message to them? Like, what should they prepare or pay attention to when they want to come here? Or
there's definitely I'd say a cultural difference, but at the same time, people are very willing to help you if you go and ask. It's good to sort of have an idea of what you'd like to do here, and then reach out to the right people that can connect you to the resources that you will need.
Of course.
But although it's a little generic, it does apply very much here in Kyoto, and it actually has been a very good experience, and we're continuing to develop here.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's amazing to see even like foreign makers joining the growing ecosystem here, and especially the Kyoto Makers Garage, the newest addition to the scene. And well, I hope to see more of you. Not only do you have access to manufacturers of global scale here in Kansai, but with places like the Kyoto Makers Garage, you have a space where you can start building your ideas today. This has been Habitat Update Plus. Let me know if you have any feedback, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to follow the Global Venture Habitat Osaka Facebook page for more on the startup ecosystem in Kansai, Japan. Thank you.